Namaskar, I am Wing Commander Rakesh Kumar Prashar. Friends, today is 22nd April. This day is observed worldwide as the Earth Day. We all are aware of the fact that this is not only the only planet where life is possible, but it is also the only home we all have in this entire universe. That is why it is very important that we not only protect our planet from things like pollution and deforestation, but also stop our planet harming activities apart from taking measures to save this planet. In this video, I wish to reiterate that we need to not only celebrate Earth Day, but also protect the Earth at the same time. Let me start today's video with a quote by Mr. Lester Brown. We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from our children. This quote attracts our attention to the fact that our children are the real owners of this planet and we are just the custodians as were our ancestors. As such, we have no right to compromise the future of our children and the generations to follow just to make our lives more comfortable. While we must continue to look forward to development to meet the needs of the present, we must do so without compromising the quality of life and the needs of our future generations. In our effort to improve the quality of our life and look for luxury, we are plundering our planet we so lovingly call our Mother Earth, and are thus depriving our children of their right to clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and clean food to eat. Our search for making our life comfortable on this planet is leading to deterioration of the health of our planet. Yes, our planet, our Mother Earth is ailing. I'm not surprised, therefore, that a zoo in Zambia labeled humans as the world's most harmful creatures. One reason why we humans have become so dangerous is on account of our intelligence. Our intelligence has led to an attitude of superiority. While we have constantly developed technologies that have made our lives comfortable and also empowered us to do things much more easily and rapidly than we could do earlier, they have also developed the arrogant belief in us that we are above nature. As individuals, we consider ourselves the most intelligent species, but are we really intelligent? Let me give you an example. While the human population on this planet in 1800 was about 1 billion, it is well over 7.9 billion as of today. While it took thousands of years to get to a population of 1 billion, it has taken just a little over 200 years to multiply nearly 8 times more. However, during this period, the size of the earth has not changed, but sadly, many of its features have been changed by the human beings to meet the needs of the growing population. So much so that if a person from the 17th century were to revisit the planet today, he would not be able to recognize the same at all. Thus, while we have plundered the land, the forests and the waters that covered much of Earth for human development and our material progress, we have forgotten that a healthy earth will always be a fundamental requirement for all human life and progress. Well, that's not being very smart, is it? We not only owe it to our children, but also our future generations to leave them a planet worthy of living as was left to us by our forefathers. While we always protect our interests with a plan B or a plan C with a view to achieve individual or organizational success, can we forget the fact that we have no planet B or planet C to fall back upon for our collective success as mankind? This is where the need of the Earth Day arose, to highlight the serious environmental problems from climate crisis to air pollution and deforestation that we all are facing today. Established in 1970 in the US, this annual event brings together millions of people from around the world in support of the environment, highlighting the urgent action we need to take to save our planet. Friends, according to a research, Earth's temperature has risen by 0.08 degrees Celsius per decade since 1880. What is even more shocking is the fact that the rate of warming over the past 40 years is more than twice of that. To be precise, 0.18 degrees Celsius per decade since 1981. We therefore need to appreciate the fact that we only have one Earth, and it is clearly giving us all a call to action, a call to wake up. We all need to fulfill our responsibilities and make ample efforts to protect our Mother Earth from planet-harming activities. Let me spell out a few simple ways we can make a difference. Number one, become a waste warrior. Before throwing something away, think about whether it can be reused, recycled, or repurposed. In its lifetime, one reusable bag can prevent the use of over 600 plastic bags. Number two, plant a tree. According to the National Geographic Society, the carbon dioxide in our atmosphere has never been higher. The main reason for the same is due to the advances in industrialization we humans have made across the globe. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen for people to breathe. It is believed that roughly 15 billion trees are cut down each year worldwide. We cannot even imagine the harm this is causing to our lives. We can help offset that loss by planting a tree of our own. Number three, turn off the lights. Remember, electricity doesn't just happen, it has to be produced. And most of it comes from fossil fuels such as coal, oil, or natural gas, which contribute greatly to climate change. Even a small step like shutting down a computer when not in use can cut the energy consumption by over 85%. Number four, change the way you commute. We can get creative with the new ways to reduce our carbon footprint. Instead of driving to our destination, we can use carpool with friends, use public transport, or if possible, ride a bike, or maybe just walk. Remember, for every mile walked instead of driving, nearly 1 pound of pollution is kept out of the air. Number five, limit water usage. While 70% of the earth is covered with water, the fact is that less than 1% of this can be used by humans. By turning off our taps when they flow needlessly when we brush our teeth, wash our hands, take our bath, or just by stopping that leaking tap, we can conserve up to 8 gallons of water a day. Number six, change your diet. Most people may not know that food production accounts for nearly a quarter of all greenhouse gas emissions worldwide. Majority of the blame for this falls on the meat industry. BBC recently reported that if the entire world became vegetarian and stopped eating red meat, food-related emissions would decrease by about 60% by 2050. Number seven, don't waste food. Less food wastage means less greenhouse gases. Many people may not know this, but the more food we waste, the more greenhouse gases are emitted, to transport and biodegrade the waste. Friends, we need to remember that when it comes to saving our planet, even small acts matter. We don't have to plant a forest to do our bit for the earth. Even if we reuse our water bottle instead of buying a new bottle every time, we can make a difference and help improve the world we live in. Even if 1% of the people on this planet take the lead in this direction, imagine the impact it will make to this planet. By our small actions and participating in activities to help our planet, we will not only become a planet hero, but will also contribute in a big way to making our planet a happier and a healthier place to live in. Friends, the theme of the Earth Day 2022 is Invest in Our Planet. While we need to appreciate the fact that we need to innovate to make our life more comfortable, we cannot forget the fact that we need to act to save our planet too. Let us all join hands and invest our efforts in a partnership to save our Mother Earth. Our planet is an amazing place, but it needs our help to thrive. Let us pledge to not only celebrate Earth Day, but also protect the earth. For this, not only 22nd April, but every day of the year should be celebrated as Earth Day. It is never too late to start. I close with one of my favorite songs from the film Hum Hindustani, written by Prem Dhawan. छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी. नमस्कार, जय हिंद.